can you just introduce yourself and what you do?
Okay, I am Chloe Evans, and I'm also in game development in Learn Play Foundation.
What was the first game that you can remember that sort of really got you into like gaming and competitive gaming?
I think it was Modern Warfare 3 back on the Xbox 360. That was the first game that I ever played, the first proper console that I ever had, so that got me into competitive gaming back then.
You talked about obviously playing Call of Duty. What other like games do you play?
Yeah, I normally play a variety, but I really do like story action type of game. Well, my all-time favorite story action-based game is Mass Effect. I think I started on Mass Effect 2, but I've played all three of the games. Well, four now. Like, the one thing that I like about Mass Effect is the story is interesting, the characters are likable, and like there is a lot of like customable things that you can do in the game, and the performance of it is really good. I love Mass Effect for like having both a story and action packed for either third or first person shooter people. So
What is it about like competitive like game playing that sort of makes you want to play more?
mostly because it's action packed and filled with excitement. It just like brings out the competitive side of you. Obviously, if you play like normal games, like I don't know, like story games or anything kind of like that and stuff, like you're not that competitive because like it's a game that you can relax and enjoy. But when it comes to competitive games, you bring your competitive side out, so you play the game more and you get excited about it. You rage, you get excited, you play the game either good or bad depending on like your skill level in the game. Um, and I think that's pretty cool because like there are different competitive games that have different play styles, and I think different players know about these things as well. So it's like having different aspects into the competitive side of gaming.
Have you ever like made friends like playing different games and sort of brought a little community together?
Yeah, multiple times. Yeah, I've made friends either playing just one simple game, like for example, Sims, Spider-Man, something that is not even like a multiplayer thing. Like I've made friends with like single player game types, not just like the multiplayer side, like Fortnite, COD, GTA, stuff like that. Like I've made friends in single player, but also multiplayer games as well. So having those little communities is pretty interesting to me.
What would you say it is about like gaming that sort of brings people together? Like what is it?
Well, it's fun to enjoy together. I mean, you can play games together, which is enjoyable for everyone. Some games are family friendly, which means that you can play with your family, your friends, anything like that. And I think that's a good thing because obviously with the COVID going on, you want to still be able to talk to people and everything and have some enjoyment, some entertainment. So video games, definitely for me anyway, does bring a lot of enjoyment and people together to like interact and play with. So I think it's really cool.
Do you expect even after this time to still be playing like games together and like what sort of games are you like looking forward to playing with people in the future?
Well, video games have been absolutely big even since COVID was even about. So I think even after COVID, they'll definitely still be as big as it is, and still will continue to grow over the progression of next generation consoles and more interesting graphical games and stuff. So yeah, and games that I'm wanting to play with my friends and stuff is obviously the new games that are coming out on the next gen consoles, like the new Modern Warfare, the new Spider-Man, the Cyberpunk that is being released tomorrow, I think. So, like, those new games are definitely going to interest people to even play, even after COVID has ended. So, yeah, I think it's going to be still growing even after. So.